how you can destroy yourself and you can destroy your family, you can destroy your community, and so many things can be destroyed by the in the traditional teaching of our people, during the wintertime, we have the trotting coyote stories and the emergence story, and some people do string games, and there are other games than that are done during the wintertime. So right now we have snow and it's cold, and we have this perfect weather for all these different activities. But in the storytelling of the coyote and the things that he does, there are many different things that are taught are in the form of symbolism, and that in the telling of the story in the trotting coyote. There are two stories that comes to mind. I think there are three, but the two I can remember very, very well, and that's the time when the coyote, one of those stories is where he sees the mother deer with her young fawns, and the coyote is trotting along, and he sees those fawns, and he becomes envious. He looks at the little creatures and he says, "Those are very pretty with those little stripes on their back and the little spots. Those are very pretty. They make those little animals really, really nice to look at." And he then asks the mother deer. In Navajo, he was to say something like, "Sister, how did you make your babies so beautiful like that?" And the mother deer knows how devious the coyote is. And so she makes up a story. She says, "Well, I take them every day and I build a fire and then I hold them over the fire, and the fire burns those designs and patterns into their hide." And so the coyote then is satisfied with that small bit of information, and he goes back to his little family and he builds a fire, and of course then he holds his children over the fire, and they're all screaming and hollering, and eventually he loses his children because he tried to make them more beautiful than that, like what he had admired in the mother deer's children. So the story in that particular setting is that envy is a very dangerous thing. In the world today, we can look at envy and recognize that it is a very powerful emotion. In the language of our people, is that ochint would be probably the closest word that you can come to envy. Ochint, my ochint, when Coyote saw the beautiful baby fawn, that's the thing that he felt. Ochint, he wanted to have his children be beautiful too, and so he did what he did. But ochint is the word. There's another word that is the word for jealousy. And in most cases, when we talk about that, it is jealousy as far as in the families and that, how maybe a woman might not ever want her husband to talk to another woman other than herself. And also that the man can also feel jealousy about his wife having any type of contact with a male. So it is that the word jealousy is a lot different than ochint. Ochint is envy. Envy is something that you do in the public eye. Some people see you and you do things that are very good, and you do something and you accomplish things, and people are envious. And they say that when you are in the spotlight like that and people envy you, some begin to hate you, and they dislike you for your ability to accomplish the things that you are able to accomplish. And also they hate you and just without even knowing who you are. They just envy things that you can do and accomplish, and you're talented and able to do things. They end up hating you. They would prefer to see you fail. And so it is that envy is something that we're supposed to avoid, as the don't ever be, or ain't, don't be envious of other people and their accomplishments and their talents and their abilities, and just recognize it as you also have abilities, you also have talents. Just use your personal ability to develop your talents and your abilities, And so it is that in the trotting coyote stories, there are a couple of other examples of envy and how it is very dangerous, and how you can destroy yourself and you can destroy your family, you can destroy your community, and so many things can be destroyed by the emotion of envy. And those are the things that we're told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Okay.